Hello everyone. The analytical community is with you, Guru.Markets. Let's start with summary information about the company. A little further, we will consider each indicator in a little more detail. If necessary, you can pause the video. We propose to study all the parameters of the corporation in question more carefully. Now we will compare the current fundamental indicators of the company Netflix Incorporated, ticker NFLX. This review is based on current data as of April 9, 2025. By classification Guru.Markets Corporation Netflix Incorporated belongs to the subcategory. Creation: 28 companies participate in the assessment. This is very representative. Find the final solutions towards the end of this video. Overall result for the company, 1.5 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 1.9 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire stock market as a whole, you can see that the average score for the entire stock market in total is 1.9 points. Against the company's score of 1.5 points Netflix Incorporated. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Netflix Incorporated and subcategory companies. We see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Netflix Incorporated showed a change of 36.8%. Against price changes in the subcategory 17.1%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Market capitalization of the company Netflix Inc. is $372.3 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $588 billion. Netflix Incorporated accounts for a share of 63.294%. This is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $24.72 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $136 billion. Netflix Incorporated constitutes a share of 18.135%. Comparing the shares of market and balance capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Netflix Incorporated in the subcategory when assessing market value is 63.294%. The book value is 18.135%. This is 71% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory, bad, -1 point. The organization's financial liabilities amount to $18.045 billion. Debt to book capitalization accounts for 73% of capital. Rating for the company's debts, tolerable, 0 points. The balance of the company's market price to its profit corresponds to 42.7. The subcategory average of 43.3 is 1% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the stock price to earnings ratio in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $8,711 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $11,544 million. 32.5% more than currently. Assessment of the estimated future profit in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 9.6. The subcategory average is 3.5 and is 174% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of stock market value to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $38,880 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $51,520 million, which is 33% more than at the current moment. Assessment of projected future sales indicators in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The margin is 22.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 14.4%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 3.936%, which is 1,508% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the imbalance in the company's market price NFLX Inc., probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is equal to $26,594,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $1,654,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's indicators is 1,507.9%. Assessment of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. The company's profit per employee is $622,300. The average in the subcategory is $38,200. And the difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1,531%. Assessment of profit per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The share of sales per individual employee of the company is $2,777,000. By subcategory, $476,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 483%. Assessment of sales per company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions was 1.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.1%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 38% for the company NFLX Inc. For the subcategory, this level is 31%. On average, securities of the subcategory are valued lower than those of the company NFLX Incorporated. The actual price of the company's shares is approximately $870. The consensus estimate for the company's stock price is approximately $1,086. The difference between the actual estimate and the consensus forecast is approximately 25%. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions publicly made this season by the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the valuation of the company's securities NFLX Inc. Information and reference assessment System.GURU.Markets, a decision has been made. Do not open an order, as this video is a review. Thank you all for watching to the end and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You are the best audience.